On this episode of How to Do Florida, Chad's headed for the danger zone as he gets within striking distance of Florida's most venomous snakes.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
You gotta be kidding me.
I heard a rattle. Nick?
That was your knees.
No.
Plus, Chef Justin's showing you his recipe for melt in your mouth golden crab burgers.
Krabby Patties, right? Your version.
Sure.
Okay.
Then Chad and his wife Kristy spend a day in the Florida timberlands at the exclusive Gilchrist Club as we show you how to shoot sporting clays.
Very nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Pull. Mother of pearl.
It's time to learn how to do Florida.
Hey, today on the show, we're gonna show you how to do Florida venomous snakes. Oh, come on, Nick.
Let's face it, snakes have gotten a bum rap as they've slithered their way through history, feared as rulers of the underworld, driven out of Ireland by St. Patrick, and hey, don't even get me started on Adam and Eve. Here in Florida, we have our own Garden of Eden, which means we also have our share of snakes, about 50 different species, several of them venomous.
Today we're here in the Central Florida Zoo, and with over 400 animals, it is the largest attraction here in Seminole County. Animals everywhere.
The Central Florida Zoo is located just north of Orlando and has one of the largest venomous reptile collections in the Southeast. And while snakes may not be your favorite, they're certainly this guy's favorite. Meet Nick Clark, the senior reptile keeper at the Central Florida Zoo.
Nick, hey Chad.
How you
Good to
doing?
meet ya.
Yeah, good to meet you too. So we're gonna get to manhandle some poisonous snakes, right?
No, not poisonous. They're venomous. Venomous injects the poison, where poisonous is by touch or ingestion. I know, it's splitting hairs.
After a quick lesson in the tools of the trade,
This is to keep you from being killed,
Okay. So these are
hopefully.
important.
it was time to get serious as we check out 4 of the deadliest snakes in Florida. Starting with the eastern coral snake. They're the smallest of Florida's venomous snakes, but don't let their size fool you. These little guys pack a punch.
This would pretty much exemplify the type of scenario that you may find in your own yard.
Okay, what are you about to do?
Well, underneath this palm frond, we actually do have a coral snake underneath there.
Go ahead.
So we'll go ahead and uncover him. They do like to hide underneath trash, leaves, mulch, debris, and most commonly when people are doing gardening, that's when they're going to run into them, is when they're moving the debris and trash around. This has the most toxic venom of any snake in North America.
Wow.
So they are potentially very dangerous.
He's coming over here. Okay.
I don't think he wants to eat you.
Well.
He's just looking for a place to hide.
While the coral snake is deadly, it's also docile, unlike the number 3 snake on our list.
Nick, pygmy rattlesnake. This is one of those common snakes you find in Florida, right?
Yeah, they're very common to be found around your house. They are responsible for the most venomous snake bites of any snake in Florida as
A
well.
1 to 5 aggression level, where are we at?
They're probably at a 5. We
Wow.
like to use the term pugnacious.
Little small man's complex
Small
going on
man's
here.
complex, because they are small, they have to worry about a lot of animals trying to eat them,
Yeah.
and they're very quickly defensive. We'd call it bowing up.
Bowing up.
Trying to make himself look bigger, more
Yep.
intimidating.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, Nick, you know, I mean, growing up in Florida, I've run across a lot of snakes. When I see a poisonous snake, I typically kill it.
Well, one of the main things that you have to always remember is that over half the venomous snake bites are because of a person trying to catch or kill the snake.
So it's just safer for you and for the snake just to leave it alone.
Right.
Okay.
So Nick has been helping me see things from a snake's perspective. And I'm starting to see how important it is to leave these snakes alone in the wild.
We're gonna do a little snake survey. Come on. You guys like them or don't like them?
Don't like snakes.
I do not have a snake on me, no.
Because I'm petrified of snakes.
You like snakes, Bella? Show me your snake face.
The only
even
good
like-
snake is a dead snake.
Wow.
Depends on the type.
What the heck is that?
Time for number 2 on our list, and a dramatic upgrade in size.
So Nick, I'm assuming that's not sandwiches in that bag, correct?
No, it's not. This is a cottonmouth, also known as a water moccasin.
This is the only venomous water snake found in North America, and it can grow up to 6 feet long.
So Nick, scale 1 to 5, how aggressive is a cottonmouth?
Well, I'll still put him in the middle. If he's given half a chance, he'll try to get away because he is heavy-bodied. He knows that he's not fast. He's kind of like me in that respect. He's better off to use his energy to stand his ground and fight than he is to try to run away and get caught and then have to fight.
So Nick, how can you identify a cottonmouth from just a water snake?
It has a brown stripe right there along the side of the head. Kind of looks like a mask.
I mean, coming right off of his eyes
Right.
there. Okay.
And even the babies that have a different coloration than the adult does will still have that brown stripe on there.
It's amazing to watch Nick handle these snakes.
Kind of threading the needle there, aren't you, Nick?
He's very calm and not intimidated by them at all.
Falls forward every time.
Not even by the #1 venomous snake on our list.
This is the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. It is the largest venomous snake that we have in North America. The record's 8 foot. They can also get to be about 25 pounds.
Man, he just looks intimidating.
Well, some of it has to do with the size of the animal.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
It
He's a
is.
big snake.
Also, as quick as his movements can be. For a lot of people, that's very unsettling as well.
As intimidating as this snake is, Nick, you have to give it up. It's a beautiful snake.
They are absolutely gorgeous, and that pattern blends them in with their environment so well. They just blend right into the forest floor.
He does. He's blending over here.
He's just looking at you.
As we wrap up our trip, I find myself with an even more healthy respect for these beautiful but deadly Florida inhabitants and a renewed attitude about any future encounters.
So when you encounter a venomous, not poisonous, venomous snake,
Exactly.
the safest thing to do is to leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Once you
Yes.
try to start killing it, you're putting yourself at risk. That's what you're
Yes,
saying?
you are. Yes, and again, over half the venomous snake bites are simply for that reason of trying to catch or kill.
Well, Nick, I make a commitment to you. The next time I see a poisonous, venomous snake in the woods, I will circle around it and leave it alone.
And leave it alone.
Okay?
That's right.
I give you a sis on that. Sealed it with a sis. Okay? All right.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, that's great. That's good TV. Come on, let's go.
Not only did I learn about snakes today, but I feel confident entering Florida's wilderness, armed with the knowledge of what to do when I encounter one of these beautiful but deadly Florida creatures.
Hey, to learn more about venomous snakes, go to our website at howtodoflorida.com.
Still to come,
What do you think? Is it my color?
That's you.
It is your color, honey.
we show you how to shoot sporting clays.
Pull. Got it.
But first, Chef Justin's building a better burger.
Today, we are making golden crab burgers.
When How to Do Florida returns.
You're watching How to Do Florida. We'll be right back.
Hey, today Chef's working with, and still alive, Chef's working with the golden crab.
That's right, we made golden crab burgers with cucumber and sweet pepper relish.
Oh, yes, he did. Chef is cooking the golden crab today. Not the golden goose, but the golden crab.
That's right, today, Chad, we have a unique seafood species here, golden crab.
Chef, you're going to show us how to do something unique with this crab. What are you going to show us today?
That's right, today we are making golden crab burgers, and it's just gonna melt in your mouth. The first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna make a cucumber and sweet pepper side dish to go along with our crab patty. So we have Florida cucumbers here, we're gonna get those in the bowl. Florida sweet peppers, we've got red and yellow going in. Just gonna have great texture. All right, so my parsley's going in, my fresh herbs are going in. I got chives, a little bit of thyme. This is gonna give it some great flavor.
Okay.
A little bit of red onions going in, a little bit of vinegar, and then we're just gonna mix this together. Flavorful, yummy, and good for you. We boiled the crabs, we kind of took them apart, we got the meat out. All right, so my crab meat's going in. Then I'm gonna start adding a little bit of celery. This is gonna give it a nice crunch. I got some diced Florida tomatoes going in. A little bit of jalapeno. This is gonna give it a nice little spice. Now I've got a little bit of seafood seasoning, some diced onions. Now we're gonna go with a little mayonnaise, and what this is gonna do, Chad, is this really gonna bind everything together. And we're gonna also add some cheddar cheese. Now this is sharp cheddar cheese. I really love the bitiness of sharp cheddar, one of my favorites. Now we don't wanna work this too hard because we don't wanna break up those nice clusters of crab meat that we worked hard to get out of there. We've got our buns, and you can really use any kind of buns you like. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put a little bit of this crab stuff on each of the buns, the top and the bottom. Finally, we just want to top this with just a little more cheese before it goes in the broiler, both the top and the bottom. Perfect.
Looks good, Chef.
All right, you want to throw these in under the broiler for me, Chad?
Sure, on it.
These are only going to cook for a couple minutes. We're going to watch them. We want them gooey and bubbly before we take them out. We want to make sure they're not burned, so don't go anywhere while they're in a hot broiler. All right, Chad, I think they're ready. Let's have them. It's hot. Be careful.
Ooh, coming in hot, Chef.
All right.
Oh, man,
That
they look
looks
good.
good. We're gonna do a little side of our cucumber and sweet pepper. So we're gonna do lettuce.
Oh, we're still garnishing these, right?
Yeah, tomato.
So you could put pickle on there. You could dress it just like a cheeseburger,
You
essentially, right?
certainly could, essentially, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, and then we're gonna marry the two, just like that.
Oh, that looks good, Chef.
All right, Chad, we're done. Are you ready to dive in or what?
Chef, they smell good. They look good.
They do.
I'm ready to go for it.
Let's do it.
This was mine right here, right?
Yeah. All right, Chad, what do you think? I'll take that as a yes. So to get this crab burger recipe and many more, go to howtodoflorida.com.
Yummy.
Coming up next,
Ready to shoot?
Ready.
She's ready.
Chad and Kristy are gearing up for some fun in Florida's timberlands.
You got him.
When How to Do Florida returns.
Hey, today on the show, we're going to show you how to shoot sporting clays.
My wife Kristy and I are spending this beautiful Florida day at the Gilchrist Club, an exclusive hunting and sporting experience set within nearly 27,000 acres of diverse Florida woodlands, located in the historic town of Trenton. Trenton is located just 45 minutes west of Gainesville. Accompanying me today would be my wife Kristy, whose firearm experience has been a mix of super soakers and glue guns. So to say she's a novice is an understatement. Time to meet Don Curry, certified by the National Sporting Clays Association, and he's a U.S. instructor for the Infantry and Ranger Schools at Fort Bennington.
Let's pretend like this is our honeymoon, because this is where I wanted to go on our honeymoon.
Oh, really?
We're waiting for Don. There's
Hey,
Don.
Chad. Here, Kristy. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good to
How
see
you doing, sir?
Really nice to meet you.
Man, we're excited to be here.
Excited to have you here today. We're gonna hop in the Jeep and go out to the 5 stand where we normally do our lessons. We're gonna send you out to the Sporting Clays course and let you just go hog wild out there on breaking some targets.
This is the Gilchrist limo.
This is the Gilchrist limo. We use these all the time for our quail hunts here at the Gilchrist Club.
See, honey, this would be perfect for our kids, because our kids could go in those cages right there. Can you imagine going down I-4 with your shotguns right here? This is a bad ride.
I'm really excited Kristy agreed to join me today. Hopefully she'll get to see how exhilarating it can be to fire a gun. Plus, I know she's gonna look pretty amazing with a shotgun in her hand.
The club is on 27,000 acres of prime timberland here in the northwest part of Florida. It's really a big playground.
Ah, wildlife alert, right there. Wild bear, coyote, and a beagle.
Funny thing is they don't even move
They don't
after
move.
you shoot them.
Hardy wildlife around here.
Sporting Clays is all about having the right gear. Step 1, gear overview.
So this is where it's gonna happen.
This is where it's gonna happen.
And the neighbors are cool with us shooting shotguns out here.
There aren't many neighbors. The ones that are out here are all four-legged. Well, Kristy and Chad, I put together a little collection of things that are absolutely necessary to shoot sporting clays. First comes the safety stuff. You gotta have good eye protection while you're shooting, and then ear protection as well. Another thing you absolutely have to shoot sporting clays is a shotgun. So whether it's an automatic or an over and under, or a side-by-side shotgun, anyone will do. And then it's nice to have a pouch.
This is a sandwich pouch, right?
Well, you can put a sandwich in there.
Okay.
What do you put in it?
Shells. You just dump this box of shells in your pouch. It's real easy to grab it and put it in the gun.
What do you think? Is it my color?
That's you.
It is your color, honey. Yeah, pops your eyes.
Most guns off the shelf are designed for people that are 5'10" and average weight. So if you're anything but that, you really need to consider the length of the gun, because what happens is you don't have a great experience when you're getting beat up with the gun because the gun's too long.
I don't know how necessary this vest is. Let me show the camera here. This Liz Claiborne, I mean, this is a gorgeous vest here.
Before shooting, Don takes us through a few exercises to determine our eye dominance. That takes us to step 2. Knowing this is important as it will determine which eye you use for shooting the target.
Basically, eye dominance is which eye feeds information to the brain quicker than the other one. What I'm going to have you do is point to the top of my finger. So you're going to be this finger right here. So keep both eyes open, and you're going to do one hand, then the other, keep both eyes open. Now the next hand, next, thank you.
You could tell from
Yep.
me doing that?
So you're what we call center vision. So if left and the right eye are racing to get information to the brain, it's a tie race almost every time. Go ahead. Okay, so you're solidly left eye dominant. Now, do you shoot usually left-handed? Or do you shoot right-handed? You shoot right-handed. You're actually cross-dominant. So
This whole time I've been cross-dominant. Okay, so how do we fix this?
Well,
how do we uncross it?
The first recommendation is always shoot from the side of your dominant eye.
It's like telling a right-handed golfer all of a sudden you got to swing left-handed.
Well, it depends on what your goals are.
I want to kill more birds.
Okay.
Ready to shoot?
Ready.
Ah, she's ready.
So now we're going to go ahead and load the gun.
Okay.
I loaded one shell in there. It's on safe right now. And I'll go ahead and move your head forward on the gun. The most important thing is this foot. That's your lead foot. Ready for the target?
Yeah.
Here it comes. Very nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was that cool or what?
That was cool.
Good job, girl.
So let's break some more of these. Heels a little closer together. There you go. Remember the head straight, okay, not slanted, and farther forward. There you go.
Okay, pull.
I knew it. Kristy looks fantastic with that shotgun.
So I'm really excited to have Kristy out here. You know, I've always wanted to have her come out and hunt with me, but problem is she doesn't like killing stuff.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Did I hit it?
Yep.
So this is perfect. You know, she's working with a shotgun and she's killing clay pigeons. Now, so far, I think she's getting into it.
Okay, pull.
Just like that.
Got it. Woo!
So I'm curious just to see you shoot just the way you feel comfortable.
Pull.
Really good.
Okay.
Gonna show off.
Where's that rabbit? Rabbit. Rabbit.
You got him.
Pull.
Wow.
Are we having rabbit stew for dinner tonight?
Honey, it looks like we're having
All
rabbit
right.
stew. You might want to cook it a little bit longer, but yeah, we're having
Yeah,
rabbit stew.
it can be a little chewy.
You ever seen one of those?
You
ever seen one of those?
Good. That was good.
You ever
He
seen one of
shot it
those?
And he caught it.
And then I'll break it again. That's what I do.
After lunch, it was time for step 3, sporting clay course.
Let's do this.
The sporting clay course?
Pull.
Well, think of golfing,
Pull.
but instead of using clubs, you use guns.
Good job, honey.
Oh, thank you, baby. So seriously, Don, how do you think we did today?
I think you guys did really, really well. I mean, really awesome. I'm ready to give you the best off my back, man.
You're gonna give me that vest?
No.
Thank you.
Gilchrist.
Well, I didn't get Don's vest,
This is like a green jacket of sporting clays, right?
but at least he did let me try it on.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I did get to spend an incredible day with my wife, and Kristy took to sporting clays instantly. So, it looks like I might have a new shooting partner. Sporting clays is just another great way to unwind, relax, and enjoy Florida together, alone.
No, back it down. Back it out there.
Like that.
Hey, to learn more about sport clay shooting, go to our website at howtodoflorida.com.
You're watching How to Do Florida. We'll be right back.
You know, one of the many things I love about Florida is there is always a place to fish. Well, that's our show. I hope you learned something. But more importantly, I hope you feel encouraged to get out and do Florida.
For more info on this episode, go to howtodoflorida.com, where you'll find bonus how-to videos and all of Chef Justin's yummy recipes. And be sure to check out our Do Florida page, which is our giant list of events and activities all over the Sunshine State. Yeah, you should check it out.
Personally, in his bathtub at his house, he prepared these as he bathed. What the? Okay. Not cool.
That was worth the $2.99 in the gift shop.
Now, if somebody could put a quarter in, you don't have makeup in that shell bag, correct?
Just lipstick.
Oh, no. Ran right into that tree.
Someone have this tree removed here? Yeah. Right here, this is how we'll open it. Riveting. A note to editor, Brian, use that as for an intro. That's intro material right there.
Where you at, girl? Where you at?
I'm assuming that's not sandwiches in that bag. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yes.